Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, great.
And we are live. Hey,
Hello.
first person, welcome to our show.
Hello, first person.
We admire you and respect your punctuality.
Very much so. And also, if you are Daria, or if Daria comes online, let us know when you are online, because I have found out the origin of the word shift.
Yes, finally, after weeks of promising.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Welcome, welcome. If you can, say hello in the chat. Welcome to our Wiz Live chat today. Right on time, 8 o'clock.
Also, I'm wearing a different shirt this week. Yay!
He changed his shirt.
Yeah.
Hi, Daria.
Hi, Daria. Okay, so Daria, I finally remembered to look up where the word shift comes from.
Shift.
The
So,
Irish word.
Yeah, a few weeks ago we talked about some Irish slang, and one of those words was shift. Can you refresh our memory? What was the meaning of shift?
Right, so shift means like kiss, or like French kiss, or snog, or make out, right? And I found out, so shift is kind of like more of like a South Irish thing. So like people from my area of Ireland use it, but people from Northern Ireland, like the UK, they do not say it. And it comes from an Irish word. The Irish word is shofi. Shofi, or shifa. Maybe shifa. So because it's SIOFADH. There's a fada on the I. So shifa or shifo means to swoop upon. So that sounds really bad. Like to swoop upon is like what like a bird does to like an animal. It like catches the animal and takes it away to eat it. So like
So I guess kissing is like you're capturing someone.
Maybe. But then again, to swoop upon someone could also be like if you're like a pirate and you like swoop upon the ship or something, you know? Like there's many very kind of aggressive meanings to swoop upon. So that's where it comes from. It comes from an old Irish word meaning to swoop, kind of like jump or fly down on something.
Yeah, so it's kind of strange, but
very weird.
There you go, Daria. Finally, we have delivered our promise.
Finally told you where shift comes from.
Right, 7 people already. Thank you so much for coming.
Nice to see you all.
Yeah, okay, so I guess it's time to sing the theme song. I love Wiz, you love Wiz, we love Wiz channel. I love Wiz, you love Wiz, we love Wiz channel.
Sorry. Okay, no.
The nerve.
Darian's beautiful voice. I'm just being silly. I'm being silly.
That's okay. All right, so how was your week? How was your weekend? Me and Steven had a really interesting Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah, interesting.
So what did we do?
We went to the Black Lives Matter protest in peaceful protest or march in Sakai. Yeah.
So on Sunday,
hello, Tanaka.
I think that's Ali again.
Tanaka-san? Maybe Tanaka something? Hello.
Yeah, so we marched with 200 people in Nagoya. It was really, really interesting, really, really beautiful, and we were proud to be a part of it. Hi, Twix. Yeah.
Who's Twix?
It's an interesting username.
Yeah, like the chocolate bar.
Yeah, and then after that, Steven had a show.
Oh yeah, so we went to Black Lives Matter protest, which was really great. There was lots and lots and lots of people. I was waiting for you guys.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. That's really nice.
Thanks for chatting.
And thank you for chatting too.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Makes us happy.
Makes me very, very happy. Very feel very important. So we went to Black Lives Matter protest, and there were lots of people and lots of people talking and spreading the message of peace and equality. Want to know why they call me Twix?
I'm afraid.
I do want to know why they call me Twix. If it's something rude, I don't
want to know if it's rude.
If it's something rude, I do want to know, but don't say it. Why Twix? Okay. So while I'm waiting, because I'd be all up on the mix. Oh.
Are you a DJ?
Are you a DJ? Is that what it is?
Well, no. In Twix, do you know Twix?
I know the chocolate bar.
Yeah, the chocolate bar. So Twix, the commercial, it goes Twix, Twix, Twix. We're all in the mix.
Ah. Nah, I got it from Dash.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what Dash. Who's Dash? Dash?
Yeah.
Dash.
But yeah, so then after the march, we went to Steven's show.
Yeah, I was playing some music.
Steven's a musician.
On the weekend, yeah. So that was really fun. Sunday, I was just playing at kind of like a bar here in Sakai. It was fun. Not a lot of people, but really fun. Really great. And on Saturday, I played in a Maike at a bar called Pera Pera.
Have you ever been to Pera
Pera? It's a bar at a Maike.
Check it out.
Very, very cool bar. And there was lots of people that day, and the bar was totally full. So I was really happy. Yeah. Except for when this one guy kept trying to jump in on my music. But yeah. Where do you guys live?
Sounds
kind of weird. That's me all over. I do sound very weird.
We're living in Japan.
We live in Japan. We live in Nagoya.
Yeah.
Nagoya.
This is an English language school YouTube live, so we're helping people learn English and giving them English to listen to.
I was in Dublin about 8 years ago. I traveled a lot in Ireland. Good memories. Ooh, yeah, you get extra points. Extra points from Steve. Yeah, I'm from near Dublin, kind of really super countryside outside of Dublin. Yeah, beautiful country. I just don't like the weather, and I don't recently it's very expensive, so I kind of prefer living here. If I ask where are you from, my people are going to give me their whole life story. So
don't worry, I won't give you our whole life story.
But today's topic is about where we're from, actually.
Yeah, today's topic is about where we're from. So today's topic, good transition, Aoi, thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about misconceptions. Misconceptions. Have you ever heard of this word? So misconception means a false belief or a belief that isn't true.
Yeah, something you think is true, but it is not true.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's something that maybe many people think about a person or a country, but is not true. So we're going to talk about misconceptions about Ireland and Texas.
Right.
So Ireland, misconceptions, Texas, misconceptions, some popular myths and stereotypes.
Yeah.
So first, I guess let's start with Ireland.
Okay, so should I jump into the misconceptions, or how about you tell me what you think Ireland is like?
Okay.
What's your image, your idea of Ireland?
So my image of Ireland is it's very, very green all over.
Very true. Very green.
It rains a lot.
Very true. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm about to get into the stereotypes.
Okay.
Lots of people have red hair.
This is actually a little bit of a misconception.
Okay. First misconception.
Not a full misconception. So yes, lots of people have red hair in Ireland. Mm-hmm. However, there are way more people with red hair in Scotland.
Interesting.
Actually, very, very common for Scottish people to have red hair. Like, the country with the most red-haired people in the world is Scotland. Ireland is like, yeah, as
Maybe
well.
top 5.
Definitely in the top 5. Like, probably like third or something, second or third. But actually, it's more common in Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get things about Ireland and Scotland mixed up.
Yeah, that's it too. I mean, even our traditional language, which we call Gaeilge, and they call Gaelic, they're basically exactly the same, the two languages, but like they write it like with the English alphabet, and so it's all spelt differently, whereas we kind of write it like the old-fashioned way, like kind of a traditional way. So it's 17 letters from the Roman alphabet, not 26 letters. And the spelling is all very different and very hard to read. Like, I can read Scottish Gaelic, but Scottish people cannot read Irish Gaelic. Right?
So it's like, different approaches to the same language.
I don't remember which people have men wearing skirts.
Scotland, right?
Scotland.
Yeah.
That's Scottish people.
They wear kilts.
Yeah, Scottish kilts.
Yeah, Scottish kilts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
what are some of the big differences between Ireland and Scotland?
Our culture is very similar, I suppose. I guess the difference is that like Irish traditional culture is more like, I don't know, I've never lived in Scotland, so it's hard for me to say.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, but okay. I guess like Irish traditional culture is like our dance and our traditional music and our language is maybe there's a lot more still there. Like it's more well preserved, whereas like the Scottish heritage has maybe changed a little bit more over time, but still it's very Scottish and they still have lots of culture, lots of history, but it's just a little bit newer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Twix is asking, do you know The Scotsman?
The movie?
I assume so.
I think so. I think, is that The Scotsman with, what's his name?
Some famous person.
He's a famous guy. He played James Bond. Matthew McConaughey. No, not Matthew McConaughey. He's American. Sean Connery. He always talks like this.
I'm not sure. But
James Bond.
Yeah, I don't know The Scotsman. Should we see it? Do you recommend it? So the next stereotype I have.
Okay.
Beer is like super, super important. Drinking is like super, super important. Whiskey and beer and.
He's from an animated show.
Oh, I don't know.
Is he from Samurai Jack? I think he's from Samurai Jack, the Scotsman. I think we're gonna be friends, Twix, because I love Samurai Jack. The Scotsman's a great character.
So that's a character from an anime, actually.
Yeah,
you got it. Nice, Steven.
I'm so happy I got that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
alcohol.
Everyone drinks in Ireland. That is actually a very true idea of Ireland. People drink a lot, and I didn't realize that like until I traveled abroad, until I went to foreign countries, and everyone was like, "Wow, Steve, you drink like a lot of beer." I was like, "What? I don't drink anything compared to like my uncle or like some of my friends," and they were like, "Oh no, like you drink a lot, Steve. Like you're really skinny, but you can drink a lot." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, no, we drink a lot. I mean, like
it's an important part of culture.
It's probably a pretty common part of culture. Yeah. So how about some misconceptions? What do you think people say like hello in Ireland? Like
hello?
Like what's a common, very Irish phrase that people might say?
Oh, you taught us this.
I already told you this.
I forget though. Does anyone remember how people say hello?
So, okay, so like we would say like, well, or whatever, right?
Well.
Or, yeah, how's it going, right? But a lot of movies and a lot of misconceptions.
Top of the morning.
Yes, exactly. So Irish people never, ever say top of the morning.
Top of the morning?
Yeah, I think it was like in a movie or something.
Top of
And
the
that's
morning
why like they started thinking like that everyone started saying this like top of the morning. And I was like, no one says this. and then it's like, and then I start meeting like Americans while I'm traveling, and they're always like, "You're from Ireland? Top of the morning." And I'm like, "Shut up and go away. And leave me alone."
Don't be mean to Twix.
Not you, not Twix. I'm saying other people. Other people. No, not you, not you. Yeah. So, okay. How about
so in America, like the stories about like leprechauns and stuff are really popular. Are those like really popular stories in Ireland?
So in Ireland, the stories about leprechauns are a little bit different. So, like the thing is, like fairies and that kind of culture. So fairies are kind of like, I don't know how to explain them. For maybe Japanese, they're a little bit like yokai in like the original fairies from Ireland. Like modern fairies are like Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, really nice. They give you wishes. They help the princess. No, in Ireland, fairies steal your babies and replace them with twigs.
They're called changelings, right?
Yeah, that's a changeling. Yeah, exactly. Or like a leprechaun is not actually small. That's like a TV thing that they're like, oh, leprechauns are tiny people. No, they're just a fairy, and the leprechaun can take many different shapes. The leprechaun could be...
It's like a yokai kind of.
Yeah. So a leprechaun could be many different things, and it grants you a wish, like a genie. But usually the wish is like really...
よくないじゃなくて、妖精だよ。妖精.
Oh, yosei? Oh, maybe like yosei.
Okay.
But
thank you.
At the same
maybe not exactly.
Maybe not exactly like that. Because so fairies in Ireland are not a good thing. They're like a bad thing, and there's many types of fairies. There's like some fairies that steal your babies. There's some fairies that there's some fairies that like steal your identity and pretend to be you. And then there's other fairies that will like a leprechaun, if you trap it, you have to catch it. You have to catch it, and then you ask it for a special thing. Like a wish.
Is this a child-friendly stream? Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't curse or anything.
We don't curse.
Yeah.
We're just talking. Maybe it's a little scary. Maybe
a little scary. Yeah. So the leprechaun will trick you. So you make a wish, and it's difficult to find delicious foods in Ireland. Is it a misconception? So
is it difficult to find delicious food in Ireland?
I think. I think it depends on where you go. I think if you're a tourist in Ireland, yes, it is difficult to find delicious food in Ireland if you are a tourist.
But if you know where you're going. So
if you know about my name, you looked a little worried. Okay. Yeah, that's what I see. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep it,
PG. Anyways, food, Ireland. So delicious food. There is actually a lot of really delicious food in Ireland. But maybe in the countryside, you go to like a nice local pub, like kind of like izakaya, but like Irish version. Irish coffee.
So what is a delicious Irish dish?
I guess like my favorite food before I was vegetarian, my favorite food was Irish breakfast. So Irish
Like the
breakfast.
tea?
Yeah, you can get tea or
No,
coffee.
in America we have a tea called Irish breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I don't know what that is about. That's maybe another weird thing, but
Continue.
yeah, okay. But I mean, yeah, we would always drink tea with breakfast or coffee, but we drink tea and coffee like all day. So it's like, but yeah, like Irish breakfast is really delicious if you like meat. It's like pork, kind of like bacon, but it's called rashers. And then like you get like sausages, like little Irish sausages that are kind of small and fat. And then there's black pudding. And black pudding sounds disgusting because it's like a blood sausage. Coffee and alcohol was nice.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, I'll be an Irish coffee.
Irish coffee, yeah.
Yeah. That's nice too. Yeah, like put some Baileys in or some Kahlua or whiskey. Yeah, very good. Some cream as well. Very tasty. But yeah, my point is there's delicious food in Ireland.
Just gotta know somebody who can take you around town.
Don't go to Temple Bar. It's just like really expensive.
Is that like a touristy place? Yeah. Okay. Don't go to Temple Bar. It's expensive. You can get better food at other places.
Like walk around Temple Bar, go inside the pub, watch the music, have some water.
Tea is not
and
food.
Then leave. Tea is not food. The tea is with the breakfast.
Yeah, with the Irish breakfast. Yeah.
And there's in America, there is a tea
called Irish breakfast. Yeah.
So that's the confusion.
But the Irish breakfast is like the pork?
Yeah, it's like bacon, but like thick bacon. And then sausages, like normal sausages, but they're like small and fat and really delicious. And then maybe you get some scrambled eggs, fried tomatoes.
Fried tomatoes.
And then like Irish bread is called like soda bread. So it's like a small brown kind of bread, and it's kind of crumbly. It's really delicious, and with like some Irish butter, really, really good. Because Irish butter is the best butter in the world. Yeah? For sure. It's so delicious. And I grew up on a farm, so I know. Okay, but enough about me, enough about Ireland. One thing I'll say before I switch over to your misconceptions. Sorry, I took up so much time.
We can do Texas next time.
So I'll just say one last thing. Maybe we can do a little bit about Texas. So a lot of people think that Ireland is like only countryside. So
that's my image, definitely.
Yeah. So like
rolling green hills.
Yes, most of Ireland is countryside, but the city, I'll go to Ireland in morning time. That's a good decision.
Just the morning, then leave.
And but in Ireland, there's actually a lot of like really modern technology, and lots of the world's technology comes from Ireland.
Really?
Like people don't know this, but like, so you know Botox?
Yeah. Botox?
Botox for your like plastic surgery?
Yeah.
Like I think I saw a statistic or something. My friend, who's a doctor, told me. He said like 97% of all Botox in the world is made in like this pharmaceutical lab in Ireland.
Interesting.
Yeah. And
what else has been invented in Ireland?
Well, I don't think Botox was invented there, but it's like produced there.
Yeah.
Maybe it might have been invented there. I'm not sure. But like other things that were invented in Ireland, like right now in Dublin, there's like loads of medical technology companies, lots of like AI stuff. Lots of like
the
video games. So like for example, there's a video game engine, like a computer software called the Havoc engine.
The Havoc engine. Does everybody know what Havoc means?
Yeah. So this engine is probably used. This software, it's Havoc with a K because it's like the same as software. But this Havoc, that's the real stuff. The Havoc engine is like maybe like 50% of console games. Maybe not that much, but like a huge amount of very big games, video games, use this software, and it was made in Ireland, in Dublin.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Havoc. So explain Havoc. So Havoc is like chaos, destruction, stuff like that.
Havoc is like a big, crazy, disorderly thing. I guess like lots of destruction.
Havoc. So that means the name of the software is like really cool.
Yeah.
It's like chaos.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some like famous games. I think like Bethesda, like you know, like Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout, like those games. They might use the Havoc engine.
I read about a little island off the coast of Ireland.
Oh yeah.
There's also little islands, right?
Yeah, loads of little islands. Yeah.
I read that one of those little islands has like the best internet in the whole world.
Really?
Because they're trying to, it's kind of a dying place, and so they're trying to attract young people to this island. So they like invested a lot in their internet infrastructure. And so they're trying to get people, it's like a really tiny, tiny place. But apparently it has really great internet. So you could like base your business there or something like that.
Right. Yeah, that's the first I've heard of it.
It was just some article I read a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I was like, I should move there, start a life, be in a beautiful place, hang out on the internet, you know.
Yeah.
So if I was to go to Ireland right now, like on a trip, how should I travel? What's a good like travel plan?
Well, don't use the buses.
Don't use the buses.
I mean, you can, but if you have a license to drive, rent a car. It will be so much easier. As long as you're a confident driver, then driving around Ireland is great. Because there's loads of beautiful places you can go to. Public transport in Dublin City is fine. You can use the bus, you can use the tram, you can use the DART, which is like kind of like a JR, kind of. The DART.
What about like where to go?
Depends on what you like. If you like nightlife. Have you seen the final season of Samurai Jack? Yes, I did. It was very good. I was like, finally, it's been upgraded to adult audience. Yeah, I watched it on Adult Swim. It's very, very good. Anyways, yes, Twix, you're great. I love Samurai Jack, so
you should come back, Twix.
Definitely come back next week. Anyways, yeah, if you like nightlife, Dublin is fantastic for that. And if that's like if you want to go to clubs or go to bars or anything like that. If you want like more traditional nightlife, hello Moon Pie.
Hi Moon Pie.
Oh, Moon Pie. Like is that like Final Space? I think that maybe their name is from Final Space. Ooh. Anyways, yes.
Nightlife in Dublin.
Nightlife, Dublin, Galway, and if you want more like traditional stuff, like I would say, go to Galway. So Galway is on the west coast.
Like that Ed Sheeran song, Galway Girl.
Yeah, that's not originally his song, as you know.
I didn't know that.
No? No! It's
Misconceptions.
It's not Ed Sheeran.
Here we go, Misconceptions.
Ed Sheeran stealing our songs?
So Ed Sheeran
person.
recorded a song called Galway Girl.
Will you do Texas?
Yes, we'll do Texas next week. Because I'm from Texas, so we're gonna do Texas next week.
Yeah.
Same style.
I'm sorry.
So
I talked about myself
It's
too
okay.
much.
It's okay. We just have more material now, and we had lots of great people to talk to. Yes, a vanilla chocolate sandwich. No, it's just a regular moon pie.
Just a regular moon pie. Not like moon pie from Final Space, the TV show. Okay.
All right, yeah. So today we talked about Ireland.
Oh no.
And
it's okay. Thank you, Trix.
Thank you for being forgiving. Yeah. So we're here every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Improve your English listening skills. And you can tune in next week for Texas Misconceptions. Steven's going to tell me what he thinks about Texas, and I'm going to tell him the truth.
It's all cowboy hats and giant boots.
That's right.
That's all Texas is.
All right. Thank you guys so much for your love and your comments and your attention. We really, really appreciate it. We hope it helps.
Yeah.
If there's any subjects that you would like to hear in the future, please feel free to tell us. We will do it for you. So if there's any subjects you're interested in hearing about, please tell us.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much. You can watch our other live streams on Wiz channel. And we'll see you guys next week at 8 p.m. Japan time.
Yeah. Okay. See you guys next week.
See you guys
Bye.
next week. Bye. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye.